Zuniga here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, and Summer League is on.
And how exciting is this? Our first look in many of this.
Memphis going with an almost entirely new group here. And stolen by Dobson. And so we've reached the end of the first half. And thanks for being with us here in the second. From deep. That one, no good. So it's Memphis picking up the win. And with that, Warren, the first games of Summer League are in the books. Great start to Summer League this season.
Well, you know, it hasn't been that long since the NBA Finals ended. Football.
And Summer League is now in full swing. I'm Blake Zuniga, joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. Another great game. Teams deciding to change it up. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And Che, our first chance to watch him in action as he didn't see the floor in their first contest.
And there's a lot to like about Che and what he can do to help this team. A 4-year player, but a lot of upside with him.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Ayton. Counted. His second make in 4 attempts.
Like all great scoring centers, Ayton absorbs the defender and completes it.
Westbrook. It's rebounded by Bender.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
New York leading. Here's Dotson. And here's Che outside. It's rebounded by Bender. Left side, Carter. There's the triple. Suns keep it alive. Pass to Jerome. Here's Ayton. Shoots a fader. Here's Carter, guarded by Robinson. Now here's Ayton. Outside Carter. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Pass to Jerome. From deep. And it's New York with the rebound.
Well, one of the highlights of the summer for the NBA, obviously, the Summer League. It's been that way for quite some time.
So it's Phoenix now, trailing by 4. No good, off the back of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Che. Fires the 3. A free-flowing first quarter. Great score. And we welcome you back to quarter 2 action. Summer League is the place to be, and we're enjoying every minute of it.
And the Summer League is oftentimes an opportunity for some players to, play bigger minutes and show what they can do.
Playing well in this setting can serve as a confidence booster, confirming the guys who are ready to take the next step.
Pass to Chile. Macon. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Bolden.
He's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power through the defense.
From deep, Che. No good on that shot. Phoenix trailing.
Well, you remember there's some history between Che and Coach Ames. The two had a falling out at Bay City.
Well, it would seem petty to carry that over to the next level, but I guess you can't rule out the possibility.
Takes the three. It's hauled in by Bolden.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pulls up on the wing. Again, Che missing.
Well, if the shot's not there for you, you've got to be the guy to recognize that.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset was there, but that was not a good shot. I don't care how you look at it.
To the left side wing. And we're a little over a minute and a half into this second quarter of action. Here's Robinson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the wing on the left. Here's Macon. Can't knock in the three. Here's Makira. On the wing, Che. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Nice tap in. He's always had the sixth sense for where that missed shot is going to go.
He's guarded by Westbrook. And the shot goes in.
Well, you can see the fans pouring into the center for this one. Some might just be trying to escape the heat, though.
I tell you, Tim, mid-July in Vegas is no joke. Now, I stepped outside, and it felt like I walked right into a sauna. The heat is punishing outside.
He's guarded by Westbrook. Pass to Bender. Here's Macon. Here's Chile. Kept alive. Ayton down low. Tough break there. Shot after shot, but they couldn't get anything to fall.
You know, he has not had much success shooting the ball.
And here's Che outside. He scores for only the third time tonight. Now 3 for 10, trying to climb out of a hole. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Up top, Ayton. Pass to Chile. Here's Macon. From long range. And the ball out of play. The Knicks hold it. So it's the Knicks now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. For years now, the Summer League in Vegas has been held at UNLV.
Well, it's a great location. Not too far from the Strip for weekend getaways for the fans. Also a great chance for locals to see top NBA talent before the season kicks off.
And the first one dropped. One second left. Ooh, no luck on that one. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Knicks on top, leading by 7. And we'll be... And thanks for being with us here in the second half. Over a minute and a half into this third quarter action. From the left block. Again, the miss by the Knicks.
The D got to him just enough on that shot to throw him off.
Pinson. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
The road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this game up.
And I'll admit it, at one point I thought they were toast. They've shown some serious character to battle this far back.
I mean, I thought they were toast too, with butter and jelly and everything on it.
Well, we talked so much about the rookies and sophomores here, but there's a good amount of undrafted rookies trying their best just to make a team.
Every roster here has about 1 or 2 undrafted players who the team invited as they can think maybe they can be some help to the team. For those players, this is literally playing for their future.
Yep, that one goes.
I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Phoenix. Down low. And the basket by Macon.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Here's Che, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Phoenix Suns. First trip to the line for him here. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Pass to Johnson. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
New York again missing. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Jerome. They get it back. For the lead. And no problem from Ayton as he finishes at the rim.
Che looking as comfortable as any out there right now. Clearly won't have a tough learning curve adjusting to the NBA. Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, without question. That's how it's done. Find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
It was. A tight game like this one, you would think that they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end, but they didn't.
And stolen by Robinson. Fast break, New York. And here's Che outside. Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
Well, I mean, what are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Pass to Johnson. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Up top, Westbrook. The 3. Dotson. Now Smith. Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. And they double up Che. Dotson. Che outside. Again, Che missing.
Shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
That's what they should have in mind.
Don't let the opponent score again.
From downtown. Here's Robinson. Misses there.
Well, he's got just about a 7-5.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And coming up as soon as both teams making some changes here.
Well, for many of these players, they are getting their first taste of NBA competition.
It can be a shock for a lot of these players to see just how fast and physical the game is at this level.
And the free throw, no good. Westbrook outside. Shot to stop the run. New York again missing.
Ever since halftime, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Again, the miss by the Knicks.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
Now the Knicks with it. 11-point game. Throws it up. It's hauled in by Bridges. To the middle. Pass to Pinson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Here's Ntilikina. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here.
And so it's the Suns winning this one. Well, final horn and another great game here in Vegas. Teams are playing their way, and future stars are beginning to shine.
And now we are getting to see which rookies will have an immediate impact to their teams.
What's up?
How's it?
Balled out, Jay. Nice run, Rook.
Don't get no more lip.
Look, always with the same crew, posted with the same clique. Shout out to my day ones, everyone I came with, and we all self-made. You can never claim this, never pivot on my bros. One thing that I can't switch, not concerned with fitting in. I'm too busy standing out. They compare me to Pluto and haven't I ain't planned it out. Came a long way from writing raps down in my parents' house. I'ma be a sight to see. Tell them bring their cameras out. You gave up on all your passions. Wonder what that feel like. I'm just trying to grasp my dreams, turn them into real life. Never took no easy path. Before they close the curtain.
And the Summer League Championship is underway. I'm Blake Zuniga here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, bringing you all the action.
Well, it's two great teams going at it here with the Summer League crown on the line. A lot of great young talent here on both sides.
And there are some lottery picks we expected to see here, but also a few surprises in this game, one of which is Che.
Yeah, now he's been a big story during this Summer League, and he'll be one to watch in what should be a great championship matchup.
Well, the leadership of Che has been on display here during this tournament. He's been a big factor for the team.
Well, Che has been a leader in college, and that's an intangible that carries over into the NBA. And spending 4 years at Bay City has given him experience beyond the hardwood.
Now here's Barrett. Che outside. And about 1 minute gone in the first quarter.
Still can't get anything to fall after 5 chances.
To the inside. So a close game sees New York taking this one. It's in the books, folks. Here are your Vegas Summer.
The GM of this team has to be thrilled with the way young Nick showed up for Summer League.
Ace go Z.
When I first came into the league, I was just trying.
look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. And then on Monday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum. New York calls timeout. They trail by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of...
Oh, he got it to go!
I can't believe it!
Down he goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that. One of the greatest shots you'll ever see. The 3 with nothing but zeros left on the clock.
This is Hack and Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home.
Get out of here.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, need some help? Someone needs to change their socks. Do you smell that?
Huddle up, gentlemen. Great win last night. Don't expect our road to get any easier, though. We need to stay focused today so that we can go out there and keep this positive streak going. We really need to push the tempo and get out in transition more. Today, we're going to work on being more efficient at running our breaks.
Shot! Hey, he can ball, huh?
Just like that.
There we go. Okay, let's move on to the next drill.
Now we're rolling.
Move it! Here we go.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Man, I can't even watch this. One more.
Move it! Here we go.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Again. We'll get the next one.
Get your mind right.
Hey, hit me up. Good work in practice. Make sure you get some reps in before you do this.
Who been the plug in the power, ayy. Came with a charge in my alley, ooh. Charge it again like it's credit, your team crowd me to edit, yeah. I see face so credit, hold up. Ooh, that's dead, need a minute, need a play to revive, let's get a shot pressing. Now you say what I said, they got like 20 moves and like 100 problems. I'm James with a step back, throw that shot up, I don't miss often. No look, I had to boss up, get the post up when it's OT. When I'm home, see me that gold ring with that way go on me. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, get out the way. I'm going in, I make the plays. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, hey, get out the way, get out the way. I'm going in, I make the plays. Get out the way.
We've been talking so much NBA 2K21, but we wanted to stop and take a moment to thank you guys for tuning in and joining us for 45 episodes in NBA 2K20.
We've had so much fun connecting with you all over this past season.
So as we put NBA 2K20 to a close, we take a look back at our favorite moments on NBA 2K TV. Check it out.
Welcome to this very special episode of NBA 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. Special episode.
This is Hank and the Hornet on.
Let's get the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. At small forward, Mo Harkless. At shooting guard, RJ Barrett. Let's meet your Brooklyn Nets. At the shooting guard position.
Good Friday night. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own.
Well, the Brooklyn Nets returned to relevance last season after their ill-fated 2013 trade with Boston cost them years of first-round draft picks. D'Angelo Russell was there.
Really making the most of not having much to work with. Thank you, D.A. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then for the Nets, Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Durant, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Ray, you suited up for 6 teams in your NBA career. What do you think about some of the front offices that you came across during that playing time?
I think when you find a front office, when you move from franchise to franchise, is what it is that they value most. And there were some franchises, quite frankly, Kevin, that I played for where they just wanted you to show up on time, get there, play the game, and leave. Those franchises end up having a lot of struggle to find some footing in the league. They also find trouble finding attraction from free agency because people understand the culture just isn't there. There are other teams that do so many other things well, Kevin. You feel so much more valued as a player throughout your course of your career. Those are the places that end up sticking with you. And I think the league is doing a great job from top to bottom, moving in that direction. Now, some are doing it better than others. That will always be the case. But the idea around finding more completeness for what it is you provide a player is a great thing for everybody.
And for the Nets, Jared Allen is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Crawford. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And for New York, they've got Taj Gibson. Portis is out there with Jay. And it's Ntilikina in at the point guard position. New York moving it around. And here's Westbrook from the arc. They get it back. Portis. The shot from the low post is good. Portis has got 19 points.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Deep 2 from Crawford. And that one goes long.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. No good on the triple. For Brooklyn, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. The Knicks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. And Che, the rookie for this team, you know, Greg, he's a little bit of a rarity in the league. He stayed all 4 years in college.
And I know many people were shocked to see Che stay all 4 years as his stock dropped and dropped every year. But a lot of questions were asked about why he chose to stay, but he's trying to put that all behind him and make the most of the fact that he's here now.
A nice shot by Harris. New York's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Three-pointer. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominic showing.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, putting a lot of work in the field. Yes, that's it.
Yo, Che.
Where do I start? Where do I get my rhythm? Where do I get my groove?
I always start off with a bounce. You just start with a bounce, and then you see.
I'm part of the baddest game, most successful game in the world. I went to Portugal this year, and the young tour guide goes, "It's Doris Burke from 2K." It wasn't Doris Burke, the announcer. It was Doris Burke from 2K.
Oh! Okay.
Let's meet your Houston Rockets. The Big Bang.
And Allen said it. Well, no doubt, David, he is one of the best. Thank you. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Saturday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Monday. Opening day, Chris, in your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
Two types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
Little chip on their shoulder, in other words.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
From beyond the arc, Westbrook, no good. Houston leading by 3.
Hey, Viv. I'm good, and you?
Clement, he's guarded by Hill.
Nothing, just chilling, you know.
Pocket 4. Rebound, Milwaukee. And here we go
good.
with Westbrook running it up the court.
Well, it's still a little jarring to see Che in this uniform. We're just so used to seeing him in the colors of his old team, but he made a big decision over the summer to join this roster.
Yes. He did, didn't he? And you know what, GA? There was a lot of demand for Che heading into the offseason, but you have to like where he ended up. With him on this roster, they're looking as scary as any team right now in the league. Drains it from beyond.
I'm still trying to figure out, is we still going to have choir practice? Because I want to know.
On the arc. Westbrook's got it all tied up now.
I am.
Yeah, but it's impossible for the D to impact that type of shots if it's going to be that matchup. He's giving away too many inches.
There's the pass to McLemore. Carroll with the rebound. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And they're starting off this season against this Houston Rockets team.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
Rockets on offense. From deep, McLemore gets it to go from beyond the arc. McLemore's got his second bucket tonight.
That's the kind of player McLemore is. He's always thinking of shooting as soon as he gets
Thanks
the ball
for the call.
pass.
And here's Westbrook from the arc.
Thanks for the call,
Milwaukee the rebound. Hill finds Westbrook.
Oh, definitely, of course.
It's back to Hill. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee.
Okay, you too.
Here's Felicio. Basket good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive blacks.
Outside, Gordon takes the 3, and another 3 for Houston.
Well, you really do have to D up Gordon from deep. I mean, he doesn't need much time to get his shot.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to Crawford. Pass to Felicio. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Eric Gordon.
Well, Well, the Rockets are a team that is pushing NBA theory to the extremes with how they approach offense.
Oh, yeah, every year they seem to go more toward threes or free throws. I mean, you can't fault them as it consistently works for them, though. I mean, it's like watching a team experiment with what makes an NBA offense.
Tyreek Evans is checked in for Daniel House.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. McLemore slams it in.
And the spectacular athleticism of McLemore, really coasting to the cup and finishing with some real style.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Eric Gordon grabs the board.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Now Evans. From deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Rockets lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter.
In a good way, you gotta...
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, Jeremy Lin is out there with Hill. Then it's Damari Carroll. Then there's Jay, and it's Felicio in its center.
The court awareness Evans has is impressive. He's wonderful at recognizing when his guys are open.
Bucks trail by 6. Outside Westbrook. Trying his luck from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Westbrook's got his third bucket of the night. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Clemens. He's guarded by Hill. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. We're talking about number one options at the offensive end. There's a mentality, right, that you got to have as the teams go to score, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Let's look at Harden. He can go 0 for 7, and then he expects to go 27 for 26. How about Curry? Have you ever seen Thompson when they said, oh, my God, Klay Thompson is off. Last game, he only had 11 points. Well, when that happens, you can bet your last dollar that the next game, he's going to make every shot. And so what it is, again, a short memory. Whether you make a lot, so what? I'm going to do that again tonight. And if you missed a lot the previous night, so what? That wasn't this night. Let's get it right now.
And really, Lin has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open. And here's a look at some numbers for Carroll. Last season's performance for him. Put up 8 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Houston leading by 4. In the corner, it's McLemore. Another miss by Houston.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
And it's Westbrook missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Hill, and Jay gets the whistle back. The Rockets have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Free throw good. Gordon.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Outside Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing. Houston leading by 21. Clemens. He's guarded by Hill. Pass to House. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Carroll. The shot by House is no good.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Oh, textbook defense. I mean, it took a good angle to the shooter and bothered the release.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade. And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
It's good. Felicio's got 6.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough one.
This is to McLemore. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Can't connect from short range.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Outside Westbrook. From past the arc. Rockets with the rebound. Here's McLemore. He's got 13. And that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 15.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Now here's Westbrook. It'll count. And he... beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get. That ball off in time.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout. We'll make substitutions. McLemore is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Gordon, and it's Clemens in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. Felicio with a rebound. Felicio's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The offensive rebound. Hill. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hill's got the lead up to 1 now for Milwaukee.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Yeah, Greg, there's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
And so Hill will bring it up for Milwaukee. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Guys, some great passing from them.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Here's Clemens. Milwaukee with the rebound. Felicio's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And it's Westbrook again missing. It's a close game here in Houston. Outside Gordon. Poke loose. Kicks it to Covington. And there's the pass to Clemens. 4 on the shot clock. Here's the floater. Hill passes to Westbrook. Puts up a 3. Milwaukee getting another chance here. This one for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Westbrook's got 17 now.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Gordon. Hits the close-range jumper. 11 points in the game.
And this is why you have to involve Gordon, a pick-and-roll genius, a high-percentage shooter in these sets.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. That one doesn't drop. And the Rockets take it the other way.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
Yeah, I imagine that's what they're thinking. You have to maximize the possession.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Shoots a 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
You know, this is the type of guy I like, from undrafted to a quality role player.
Harden with it. So no problem for Milwaukee is there. Victory for them.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Che, big night for you behind the arc. How were you able to find and keep your rhythm out there?
I was just trying to get my shots within the flow of the offense, man. You know, we had great ball movement today. And fortunately, I was able to make the most of the looks my teammates gave me.
David, thank you as always.
It's been a long offseason.
I see you out there doing work.
Bring it in, fellas. The season's here, and it's time to get it in. We have got to find a way to create more scoring opportunities in transition. Let's work on executing more efficiently in transition. You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Yo, look at the clock. Way to finish strong. Let's set up this next drill.
You could do better than that. Put your head in the game.
Very strong. Now let's move on to the next drill.
We'll get the next one. Again. One more.
outstanding effort. Now let's set up the next drill. Great energy in practice today. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual.
What's up, Levi?
Hey, got something for you.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Welcome back to 2K TV, Bill
Yeah.
Simmons, the sports guy. Now, the sports guy is your nickname, but if you were a player, what would you have as your nickname?
Washed up.
Washed up,
Yeah.
that's it?
Yeah. I quit pickup like 5 years ago.
I'm gonna end it.
He's going to end it.
I'm going in.
I feel it. I feel it. I love.
Ladies and gentlemen, and now a presentation of the award ceremony. Sterling Brown.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Trick or treat, it's the NBA. We're glad to get spooky with you tonight. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg on our side.
It was wild and fun, and I actually outgrew trick-or-treating by the time I was about 11 or 12. I was just too tall to be out there in a costume begging neighbors for candy.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Felicio's checked in for Lopez. Jay comes in for Chris Middleton. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Baseline jumper. Not going to go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Wagner passes to Wall. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wall's got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Outside Hill. Back to Westbrook. There's the triple. Rebound, Washington. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
And Greg, first time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
They get it again. Felicio. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on charge.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Bucks making a change here. Carroll's checked in. Hill against Wall. Charge outside. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. He's got 5.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Ellis outside. Pass to Wagner. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Ellis against Land. Ellis goes in. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the...
Shooting 1.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Taking a look at the Wizards. Hachimura out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Ellis. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Bryant in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Rockets played very well. He finished with 17 points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. And his contributions off the bench were huge. He was a real spark plug. Kevin, let's see if he can do it again.
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
You know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, offensive rebounding, positioning is important, but nothing's more important than pursuing the pumpkin. And Antetokounmpo is always in the chase.
Stolen by Westbrook. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Three-pointer on the way. Here's Giannis. Drops in the layup for two. Antetokounmpo's got 18 points in the game.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing